easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at center. And it's White missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. Over Brown. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kuzma's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks.
You can tell this guy believes in himself. Kyle Kuzma making an impact on this end.
Giannis against Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tatum against Kuzma. And that one is off. Great D that time from Tatum. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Derek White. Basket counts.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Brown outside. Here's the three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Tatum. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Nice little nuanced move that time by White to be able to adjust against pretty good defense that time.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for the dance cam. You can see yourself on the big screen. You know what to do.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Prince. And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing by 2. Now Lillard. Trent outside from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
Here's Brown. And they'll get another chance. Horford with the screen on Lillard. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Lillard misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. There's Brown with the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Giannis. On the floor for Boston. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. And that one's good by Giannis.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Tatum against Trent. Tatum down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Trent gets the bucket.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Tatum passes to Hauser. Tatum with the screen on Porter. Drills the three-pointer.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Green taking his time here. Outside, out of the Kumbo. The tray. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Craig passes to Hauser. Horford with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
From 13, and it's Giannis missing. The Celtics with the lead. Craig passes to Horford. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Trent finds Giannis. Outside Porter. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. And Boston with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Craig. And it's off from three-point range. There it goes out of the Kumbo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Drops in the tray. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Sinking that tough shot. Jason Tatum.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
No good. Shot missing. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The post pair, the longtime duel of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Lillard against Holiday, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And it's Giannis missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Prince outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Lopez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 4. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Prince. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Lillard's got 5.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Here's Tatum. And that one goes long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. It's Prince, high post. Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Trains it from beyond the arc. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, White is a capable 3-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you three. He loves knocking that one down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Porzingis at the elbow. Over Lopez. Again, the Celtics good for two.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Tatum. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics leading by a point. And we'll have the start of the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1 on the floor for Boston. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Pass to Green. To tie it up. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Tatum's shot is off.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Good on the shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Giannis. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. That's now 22 points for Jason Tatum. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside, Giannis taps it in.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Outside, White. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Here's Antetokounmpo and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Tatum, and there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, something else that stood out to me is the fact that they continued to force it inside. They were intentional about getting that ball in the paint, and they were looking to score whenever possible in the post.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Here's Tatum. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Prince. Lopez finds Lillard, fires from deep. He can't hit that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at point guard. Now here's Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The baseline Jay. And it's New York with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Garland for 3. Hart pulls it in. And we're about a minute into the first. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. The baseline J is on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and one.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Sinks that one from the post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Hart. Brunson finds Hart. Left side, Anunoby. And here's Bridges. Over Strus. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Allen. And down it goes. 2 points. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity. Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And that one falls for Towns. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Mobley, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Payne, the pass to Towns. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Achua against Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Achua. And here's Hunter from the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Isaac Okoro, Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bridges misses. The Cavs trailing. Inside, here's Hunter, and that comes off the assist by Green. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For 3, Bridges. Knocks down the long J.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Jerome passes to Green. Here's Okoro. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. McBride attacking. And he banks in the layup. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. New York making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and he makes it.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jerome passes to Strus to halt the run. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Strus. Garland's got 5.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, Strus. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Bridges outside. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Yes, it's good. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Robinson finds Brunson. Brunson! Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Mitchell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 7 points in the game.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
Outside McBride. Towns way outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
They set a pick, and here's Strus outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Pass to McBride. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Hunter on the wing. Count it. Hunter's got his 2nd basket. pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 10.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Now here's Mobley, still without a bucket. Garland, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Hart passes to Towns. And it's in there.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The lead is 2. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Now here's Achua. For 3, Brunson nails it.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. The first free throw is good.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Garland. Bridges outside. Screen by Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 3. Hunter with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up.
He didn't have his feet planted.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good. Payne's checked in for Brunson. And Cleveland with a change here too. Green's checked in for Mitchell. He hits the second from the line. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
To the paint. Achua passes to McBride. Screen by Robinson. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Hunter. It's good. Hunter's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for Cleveland right now, they've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Wade in at the 5, down low. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Achua with it. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Garland. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Achua finds Payne. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Achua. He goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now an 8-point Knick lead.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Brunson gets it to go.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a 3. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 6. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Now Mobley. That one's good for 2.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Brunson surveys. The teardrop. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Hart. Mobley, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Towns goes in, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Garland for 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. Out left to the wing. Brunson passes to Towns. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And now the Knicks on the break. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hart. High post Towns. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Knicks lead 54-45.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. That three off the mark. Now, here's Nesmith. He's tightly guarded. Halliburton outside. And the three ball is good.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Tatum against Siakam. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's Nembhard on the wing. White covering. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. And Indiana, another three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Siakam following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Outside Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Turner. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Outside, Porzingis. Celtics passing it around to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Timeout. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Celtics trail by 4. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown inside. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
On the wing, Mathurin. The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Indiana making some changes. Walker's checked in for Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Then for the Celtics, Torrey Craig comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Tatum in for Brown. Pritchard passes to Tatum from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. And it's all knotted up.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Halliburton outside. Off target at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And don't go. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for the Celtics, Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works,
right?
Kevin? They're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Pass to Craig. Takes the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Here's Hauser. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Halliburton against Tatum. Pass to Walker. Lets it go with a 3. Boston grabs the miss. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton against Tatum. Not going to go that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 10.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Brown. Shoots from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Back to Siakam. Launches a 3. They get it back. There's a good screen. He takes it in, and he gets it to go.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Celtics trail by 3. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. That shot off. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam, high post. He's against Porzingis.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Here's Nembhard. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holiday, the pass to White. And here's Porzingis. Turner covering for the lead. Porzingis can't hit. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to help. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Now, here is Halliburton. Clock at 6. Floats one. The rebound by Holiday. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score. Turner against Porzingis. Turner passes to Neesmith. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston leading by 3. Here's White inside. Here's Tatum. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Neesmith. Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Siakam kicks to Toppin. Mathurin passes to Toppin. And here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Holiday dishes to Brown. Into the lane. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Halliburton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Horford with the screen on Mathurin. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Indiana out in front, leading. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Pritchard. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The kick out to Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Lets a floater go. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jarvis Walker.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Halliburton with the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Tatum finds Brown. Celtics passing it around. Outside Tatum. Over Siakam. Boston again missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's White on the wing. Nembhard covering. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer's right on target. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Halliburton against Holiday. Here's Siakam. Good!
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Tatum down low. Siakam's there. And they go to the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
23 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And here is Tatum. Good work defensively by Turner. And now they foul and stop the clock.
First personal foul. Team is in the
good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And here's Brown outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
At the line.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Here's Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
Strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. And here's Milwaukee now after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Lillard. That one falls.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Over Strus. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Prince.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Lillard passes to Lopez. To the inside. From 8 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Now here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Fires it from 18. And he connects with a jumper.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Checked by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Portis. Sims, the pass to Portis. For 3, here's Lillard. Hunter with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Mobley, a screen on Porter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Mobley. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lillard outside. Portis with a screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. That shot off the mark. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland on top, leading by a point. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. On the wing, Green. Sinks the tray. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Hunter. From behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Jerome. Outside for Green. Outside Hunter. Okoro passes to Mobley. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Porter. Jerome, that's good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Trent. Mobley grabs the board.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Jerome. Oh, sweet move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, bro?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Lillard. Mobley against Lopez. Here's Prince. Beyond the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, when you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5 now.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Lillard against Garland. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Pretty close to impossible to stop Lillard inside like that. Just too shifty.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Strus finds Mobley. Back to Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Strus the pass to Mobley. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second. Here's Garland. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. It's Prince on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has got 6 in the quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Cavs trailing. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent. But Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Garland finds Strus. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Lopez, high post, shoots over Allen, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Garland. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Lillard passes to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Lopez, the screen on Allen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Strus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Mitchell, good.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Lillard looking around. Stolen. Portis with the steal.
And at the buzzer, counted. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Bucks on top. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Jerome. So for Cleveland right now, they've got Tristan Thompson. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Garland. Over Porter. And the shot is good by Garland.
Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
Hunter against Antetokounmpo. That shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Strus. Garland for 3. He drops it from range. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Brent is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Garland. Following the score by Milwaukee. Down low. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Shot, left block. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Here's Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good on the triple. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Mitchell. Blocked again!
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
52 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard with the dunk!
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .46 seconds left in the final quarter. Mitchell misses.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Garland finds Mitchell. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Now here's Mitchell over Prince, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
From deep, Mobley. It falls! And that one brings them within 1. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul there stops the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Baring, Grant...
anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Here's Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hart, no good. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And it's White missing. And the Knicks with possession. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Knicks now. To the middle. It's rebounded by Giddey. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's New York with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Bridges shot. Good.
A capable shooter from all three levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 5.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey kicks the ball. High post Vucevic shoots over Towns, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
A floater, and Paul with the block. Hard against Giddey, and stolen by Achua. Down low, and it's Towns penetrating. It's good. Towns has got 6 points.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Pass to Vucevic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And Chicago also making a switch. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Now here's Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too. So he works to find his looks.
Pass to McBride. Achua with it. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Towns down low. Vucevic defending. Going inside. And McBride gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. Over 2 minutes are allowed to review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Chicago. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5. For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. Bridges has got the opening basket here in the 2nd quarter for the Knicks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Payne passes to Achua. And again, New York with the triple.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3, and the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Payne. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. And it's Vucevic missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And again, no good by Chicago. New York leading by 5. He lobs it up, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
What is going on right now?
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. And Giddey gets it to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Robinson on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. Towns a screen on White. Bridges for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. White covering. And that one's good. Towns.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Back to Giddey. Vucevic up top, guarded by Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. And they're moving it up. Here's Anunoby. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bruce Ellis. Now White shoots the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Brunson outside. Towns, a screen on White. And here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point New York lead. Ball fires from way outside. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Bulls trail by 9. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Connects from 3-point range.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Back to White. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from White.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And here is Bridges. He's got 9. Inside, Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Towns has got 11 points.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Back to Vucevic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
The Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Vucevic, no good on that.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from it.
Brunson from long distance. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Josh Hart shooting. It's going to go on Buzelis. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Giddey, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Ball. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Brunson against Giddey. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 9-point game. Tipped away. Towns with the steal. Pass to Bridges. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And the Bulls with some changes. Smith comes in for Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. White the pass to Smith. Now here's Ball. Shoots over Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's Hart. Defended by Dosunmu. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for New York. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Ball. It's White on the wing. Defended by Bridges. White the pass to Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drop for Smith. From deep 3-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in a 2-guard. Here's Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New York.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Knicks leading by 6. Payne passes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Towns trying to get open, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Payne finds Towns. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Giddey, defended by McBride. And that one, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Ball, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Vucevic. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You gotta love the confidence that Vuce has in his shot.
The Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson from past the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. At the top of the key, Buzelis. Pass the ball. Shoots a fader. Buries it from three-point range. And now just a one-point Knicks lead.
And the ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Brunson with a clean look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Over Towns. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Ball, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Vucevic. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Yes!
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. He's skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Offensive rebound. Hart, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Vucevic gets double-teamed, and Ball slams it in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. On deep, Brunson, right between the eyes.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta.
To the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Tatum passes to White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Here's Tatum. This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Strus. He's got 5. Nice D from Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. There's a minute 59 left in the first. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Strus, no good on that one. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that. Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period. Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. 1:03 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Hunter. And stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. And he buries his first look.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Pass to Hunter. Allen a screen. Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
But so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Outside, Brown. And he comes up with a bucket. Brown's got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Hunter. No made baskets yet. Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Hunter from the arc. Rebound Boston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jerome passes to Mobley. And here's Hunter. From downtown, and Cleveland another three.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. That's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Garland, the pass to Strus. Now here's Mitchell. Thompson, a screen on White. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Mitchell against White. Pass to Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Mitchell against White. Who poked away. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Good work defensively by White. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Holiday passes to Hauser. White with a screen on Hunter. Now Porzingis, defended by Thompson. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Puts up a three. And Cleveland another three. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's good. Mobley's got his first points in this one.
Well, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Pass to Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Mitchell, deflected.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9, and they pick up 2.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Over Garland. And it's Boston scoring again.
A crafty ball handler that knows how to get defenders off balance. Holiday gives life to his team's offensive output.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. To the paint. KP wrecks the rim.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside Mitchell. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Left side, Strus. From deep, Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. Pass to White. Left side, Porzingis. It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell with room to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
White, the pass to Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Mitchell. Garland scanning the floor. Mitchell finds Strus. Here's Mobley. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jason Tatum Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Hunter. Here's Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Outside Hunter. The shake. Rebound Boston. Here's Pritchard. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Craig. There's the triple. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Strus with it. Picked up by Tatum. And here's Garland. And that one good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish the contact and get the bucket.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Now Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Now Mobley. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The layup off target. Here's Tatum. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Garland for 3. Mobley. Yes!
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Mobley down low, pounded by Tatum. Yes!
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley, what a sight to behold.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now here's Tatum. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end.
Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Kobe White. And it's Gideon at the small forward.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Now here's Giddey. Buzelis with the ball. Vucevic is screen on Antetokounmpo. Good on the three-point shot.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
Lopez outside. Lillard outside. Prince with a screen on Ball. And that one's good. Lillard.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, White. Outside, Ball. Vucevic is screen on Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Milwaukee making a switch. Portis is checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Jones kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Jones. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Ball.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Buzelis. Now, here's Vucevic. Good on the triple.
You know, excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 8. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Jones. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Vucevic. Back to Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's stolen by Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. 13 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the end. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith, and it's Williams at the 4-man position. Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
And Smith with the stuff.
Easy target on the lob. Jalen Smith with that huge wingspan. Throw it up and let him work.
Trent, a screen on Williams, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Giddey, and the basket is good. Giddey's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Green. Rebound by Williams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
With the step back. Smith outside. Screen by Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with 3 there. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Bulls subbed in for Trey Jones.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And White kicks the ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Releases. And it's Chicago scoring again. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen. Three-pointer. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lillard.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And it's Vucevic missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Buzelis. It's White on the wing. Giddey with it. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Giddey finds Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Vucevic. Lopez, no luck. The Bulls leading by 3. On the wing, Giddey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Giddey's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls. Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ball. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kuzma against Giddey. The kick out to Ball. Here's White. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 5. There's the lob at Kumbo. It's stolen by Buzelis. White against Kuzma. White bounce pass to the inside. Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Vucevic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right the basketball. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
They get it back. Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Prince outside. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look from Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bulls also changing it up. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Lillard, the pass to Porter. To the middle, here's Sims, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Williams, a screen on Porter. And it's White missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porter kicks to Lillard. There's the triple. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
And here's Jones. Shoots over Lillard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Patrick Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jones. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Here's Giddey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
side, Jones. And he makes good on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Trent gets the bucket.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Antetokounmpo up top. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my! There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Giddy, no one around him. And the three ball is good.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Vucevic over Lopez. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Now, here's Ball. Vucevic to the pass to Giddy. Can't cash in from close range. 1:09 left in the fourth. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Ball surveying the defense. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Vucevic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, just a perfect, I mean perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
Good on both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now, Antetokounmpo.
closest to the rim there for the finish.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Matt, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.